Hey guys, it's Melanie Hinds. I'm your fastest summary on the net for the Iraqi dinar revaluation. God told me to tell you it was done, and then He gives me safe strategies for you. And so, from Secret Agent Man this morning, he sent me a lot of articles, like the Prime Minister is postponing his visit to the UK for obvious reasons. It's very messy over there, and he said the they discussed all sorts of exchange files and stuff. I went through that article myself in my live stream this morning. I did not get a chance to do timestamps because I went right into my membership Zoom, which was great. I also went through what the Prime Minister discussed in New York, which was there was a lot going on, guys, and ever since then, people think it's done. It's really done. Like it's really done. Um, but the one thing he said is um, they like the well, no, I'm not going to say that. It's about I've been clarifying that it's a nominal rate in Iraq, and it's not an exchange rate till it hits 4x or is allowed to be on the exchanges, right? So he says that Kuwait is at $3.58 Kuwaiti dinars to every one US dollar, right? 358. Um, we think that they have raised the value to match Iraq in the near future. So people are thinking that that's what comes off the street, which is the most important part of anything. It's not just approved articles, what they're saying. Okay. And so then you've got a lot of people, talking about the deletion of the zeros, which we know is going to come off the exchange, the nominal rate. And then Frank 26, militiaman, says in the last week or so, there's probably been 5 or 6 articles specifically talking about removing the zeros from the Iraqi dinar. Quote, this is done by removing a specific number of zeros from the nominal value of the currency. From the value of the currency, not the currency notes, but the value of the currency, which I have been speaking about for weeks now. Frank 26, they tell you Iraqi citizens there is an imminent change coming in your currency almost every day now. That is very exciting. These are the words we've only dreamed about in the last 5 years. To see them almost every day is rather shocking, but very exciting now. This is getting crazier and crazier every day with so much excitement and so much information about the monetary reform being sent directly, pinpointing to the Iraqi citizens from Sudani. Let's see. Bruce says, regardless of what you think of him, guys, I prefer no criticism. Matthew 7, just don't judge or criticize. It says, we are hearing coming from Iraq that they will have their smaller denominations ready to go. I don't think they have ones, but 5s, 10s, 20s, 50s, and 100s. That's their new currency. The 3-0 notes from Iraq that we have, the 25 or the $25,000 note, the 10,000, the 5,000, and 1,000, all of those 3-0 notes have been removed from Iraq, and that should be done by the 30th of this month, the last day of this month. Let's see. Frank 26 said last night, I guess the census is now November 20th and 21st. We'll have a curfew during those days. Yep, they want people to be home so they can be counted. Everybody stipulates that that's going to be part of the HCL. I think, like I discussed on my Zoom this morning, which I discuss more stuff offline than I do online, that the HCL and the exchange, the nominal rate change is going to be together. They're kind of connected. They don't have the money to do the HCL unless they have a revised exchange or nominal rate, but it's not assured as to what comes first, right? They could have changed the rate already, released the HCL to confuse everybody, and then announce the rate later. I'm just saying anything could be happening because why? They're manipulating us through the media. That's just what they do. They tell us what they want us to know, and they're also protecting themselves because of currency speculators. And the internet is making it crazier and crazier to keep these things quiet. So we think it's done. We just have to wait and see exactly when it's released. Rayren 98, guys, it's over. It's done. I agree with you, Rayren. It's like I've never seen it like this. And I've been in it since 2012. How long you been in it? Comment down below. Rayren says, guys, it's over. It's done. And yes, I know something you don't. He knows something we don't. Guys, the great thing about this community and why I summarize everybody has a piece of the puzzle, right? I have the experience being a former auditor with Pricewaterhouse and knowing financial systems and how they correlate and having the prophetic gift that said blockchain, blockchain, blockchain 6 years ago and been analyzing the digital systems, been in the crypto space, knowing the goods and the bads, the free and the ones that have been approved by the World Economic Forum. All of that you get from being part of my Zoom. You know which ones are the free ones and which ones are approved by the World Economic Forum, which means they can control them. But those are part of the new banking system because the banking system has to have tight control on the citizenry that has bank accounts for obvious reasons, for security and stability. It's a good thing, these digital systems. It's not the beast system yet, but it is good for security and stability. And so I'm behind it. It's already in your bank accounts anyway. You're used to direct deposit, aren't you? You should be okay, right? You shouldn't be freaking out about this. The Bible says, do not worry, do not fear. So you shouldn't be freaking out about it. It's all good. It's going to help. It's going to help us honest people be proven to be honest, and it's going to help the bad actors get taken off the streets, which is what we all want. We all want to see justice, right? Don't you want to see justice done for a change? I do. So these digital systems that can track everything and have unleashed an AI on them have been parallel with us for a long time. Now I think they're full board. I think Iraq was the test market for it. And so we'll have to wait and see. So Frank 26, the census is now, we already talked about that. Let's see. Sandy Ingram, one significant difference between Iraq and many other developing and established countries is Iraq's consistent willingness to pay down debt. Iraq's foreign debt has now fallen below $10 billion, according to Salih, financial advisor to the Iraqi prime minister. Provisions have been set aside to ensure these obligations are met. These external debts are largely tied to the Paris Club Agreement. Iraq is on track to fully pay these obligations by 2028. Salih highlighted the importance of Iraq's relatively low level of foreign debt, noting it has significantly improved the country's financial standing in the eyes of the global credit rating agencies, including the U.S.-based S&P. They're also very well regarded at the UN. If you just look at the comments, that even the U.S. Treasury is proud of Iraq. So, guys, it's time for them to be another, seen in the global community as a player in the foreign currency market, in my opinion. But right now, they still have a nominal rate. It could change any minute. It could have already changed. I don't know. But I'll let you know. I'll do a live says the time is now when you're ready. Jeff says the World Trade Organization, one of the major things Iraq needs to really move forward towards membership is that they need the Memorandum of Foreign Trade regime completed. They need Iraq's next monthly meeting is roughly November 6th through the 8th. They will have all the steps complete. That's when they would be eligible. 30 days towards membership would start right early around November. Full membership, probably by the end of December this year. What do you think? That's his perspective. I know he is an expert in their political system and how that all works together. So I appreciate you, Jeff. And also my brother's name is Jeff. So I like guys named Jeff. Militiaman, they will need to have an international IMF article. Keeps going back and forth. They will need to have, guys, welcome to my life. They will need to have an international IMF Article 14 and Article 8 compliant currency, one that the central banks can defend and likely be in a very fast and efficient manner with the most advanced systems in the world. They have the most advanced banking systems in the world. If you've listened to my other summaries, go listen to them, and they're under my videos tab. The focus in the future is going to be instantaneous cross-border payments, 30 to 365 days a year, 24/7. And that's where we're going for. No blackouts with little cost. It's now time to be paying close attention. I'm so glad you're part of my channel. Please subscribe, tap the bell. Make sure the bell is set to all. I had somebody tell me today they have to keep changing the bell set to all. So make sure every time you look at a video of mine, you check to make sure you're subscribed and that the bell is tapped to all. Because I do lives in the morning for coffee every single morning. You'll want to catch one of those if you can. I just finished, the weekend's over. So the next one, if you work Monday through Friday, you might not be able to catch it, but you can do it at night. You can do it at night instead of watching the programming. You could watch and get caught up. Right? So you hear what I'm all about. I have 5,100 videos and growing. So please subscribe, tap the bell, and share these summaries with other people you know so that we can all be safe and free no matter what's happening. Somebody just texted me something at 3:30 before I started this video. It's now 4. It says, Mark Z timestamp today at 12:47. It said Iraqi dinar is 347. What do you say? Guys, it's a good time to be alive. It's a good time to be invested in the Iraqi dinar. It's also a good time to be invested in the Vietnamese dong, the Bolivar, Zim, all of them. But I believe the Iraqi dinar is the linchpin to all this. Once this happens, you'll have everything you need to know how to handle the rest. You don't have to go to a one-stop center to take them all in, because that would be a mistake. Amen. God bless. If you want more, I'll pin a comment down below. You should read it. Bye.